So I was watching a pickup and I thought I spec most of the game on Dobster and I thought he was doing really well and I thought I'd share it with you guys. Except for the few mistakes he made. I'll be talking about those two. And don't get me wrong, I wouldn't be able to do it as good as he did. Let's just see how he plays it.
Prepare to fight. 3, 2.
Also, he's on 100 ping, so
Fight.
not that easy. Just attacking before the first quad. Stole the ammo. And he's going quad. Looked for the regen, but it was already gone. Waiting for the quad. Wasn't there, so might as well shoot Keto. Got some damage on the quad. Positioned well to get rid of Keto, and then positioned well to do damage without taking damage from the quad. Kinda good at that. He does that a lot. I don't get how the wiggle always helps though. Like, does it fuck with the hitbox that much when it's just an LG in the middle of a person? Anyway, he tried and then he gets a very nice grenade launcher kill on 2 people. Then he kills another guy after, but unfortunately Terry still died. I just called him a pro motherfucker for that. Just making sure Entropy doesn't chase, kind of, because he likes doing that. And then, yeah, the defender wasn't in a good spot. See, he didn't go back for the regen, he just insta went still for the quad for information. Or to even try and get it. But that's good, but now he got the regen. Went back base because the enemy has the quad. Tries to put himself in a position where he won't have to fight quad though. Nice, like, okay, I'll have to do something. So their base, he didn't see any defenders, but he still tried to get it. Here I was like, why didn't they return the flag for him? But he gets it anyway. Oh, good. I would say kind of lucky because there was only 1 defender, but good nonetheless. I wouldn't be able to do it. Try to get the damage on Casper. Figured let's not play this as a fighting game. Let's just run towards the back of the base and see where we go from there. I thought that was a good decision, but too bad it didn't really work out. Wins the fight against Rocky. That's also hard. And then here he kind of dies for the flag. And I think he sometimes does that because their flag is out. Because he's in their base just trying to get the flag, and then when he notices the flag is out and he thinks he needs the help, he dives the flag, the enemy team. So he gets a spawn and tries to get the quad or the flag back from that side. I thought about quad because quad, but yeah. Got the quad, he knows the regen was after because of what happened last time. He grabbed the regen after quad was taken. Now, here I would have died. I don't know how he dodged all that. That was a ping shotgun. Still good though. Now took advantage of their backs turned from the enemies from Rain, who's got the flag. Rain trying to go out high. He did what he could. He can't jump high, so kills Rocky of spawn. Not trying to get out, but yeah, they both got quickly to base, so unlucky. He gets very unlucky somewhere eventually. We'll get there when we get there. That's just him attacking. Casper being closer than he expected. Still did good damage though. What is in like 30 seconds. He knows he has time to attack. He's just trying something, you know? Trying is good. I noticed that the other day. That was what I was doing wrong, was always trying to go for like positioning and damage instead of sometimes just rushing into the base and seeing what happens, because sometimes it could lead to something very good. Missed a few grenade shots, but has a very nice shot on Rocky there. Gets the quad again by the help of his team, and then knows the regen of his base comes right after. Which I noticed in spec that both regens are about the same time as well. This hurts, but yeah, he's still alive, did good, and then, yeah, that was just stupid. Like, what are you trying to do? What would that help? But yeah, he had to spend some time anyway to get his health back up, so I understand that, like, what else do you have to do, right? I would just stand around watching my back, but he, I don't know, he tried to get a cool frag in between the grades, I guess. He went down because he expected his teammate, I think, to went down. And here I think he got really unlucky. Rocky just died and got that spawn right there. If Rocky didn't die or didn't get that exact spawn, he would have been at least out the middle. And then, depending on how that goes, he would have had a cap. That's the spawn near the Mega, so he grabs it. That's nice for the defenders, don't have to worry about it. Here I was kind of confused though, like why did he do these 2 runs through the base when Rain was trying to get out low with the enemy flag? Why didn't he try and help in the middle? So has some time for the quad, but he does go there on time. Maybe not. I think he might have just miscalculated a little bit. Well, no, because he just set power-ups in with his binds, so okay. Anyway, power dropped high. I wonder if that would have hit if his teammate didn't kill him. Anyway, he knows the regen, the space, and then you hear both regens going off. So it worked out well. He still has, even though he wasn't really in middle when the quad spawned, he does have the quad. Good frags. He's trying to kill Boomo there and then go for Casper. And now he's got the whole enemy team on him. Which still good defending, but saw an opening, grabbed it. If he could have dodged a little bit, he might have gotten out with regen, so that would have been nice. And yeah, you have to take those opportunities if you see them. And now he's just trying to get into the enemy base. Rain is there as well. Mega was up, he saw that. Very nice grenade. Otherwise he would have died. Went for the extra armor there on the thingy. Now he's just has to kind of juke it. Knew a defender died, so obviously went for it, but I think it was Rocky was in good position. Terrifier was just doing a kill, not really being on him, so that didn't really help that much. Like he just left Rocky there, but he might have not known that Rocky was there. Rocky has a very good timing on this quad. But yeah, it was good of dobster to assume it was safe. Like you should always go there. Here I was so confused why he would just let quad in the enemy base or your own base and then he goes attack. I'm like, I would understand staying in middle, but I don't understand, like go middle or I mean stay middle or go base. I don't understand why he would choose to attack, but he was there when the flag came out, so that's good. But for me it's a very weird, because you've seen how he also gets stopped by quads, and that's how I also get stopped when I have a quad. When everybody is trying to stop you in the enemy base. He really missed a double jump, unfortunate. It happens. But yeah, when everybody's trying to stop you in the enemy base, if you're quad, you just die, so. Here I said lock because some guy joined and I don't know who he was, so I thought maybe he might have might try to join. Here again he misses the double jump, but yeah, he got shafted, so his movement won't be the expected, where still trying to help. Good position. keep Bumo out because he noticed this side was not cut off. Very good. Now power-ups. Bumo, good timing on it. I think it's Rocky on their team who's timing it really well and putting it also in the team chat with sorry, I'm like distracted by stuff that happens as well, but Rocky in the team chat probably has the exact timing and doing well with dividing the team with he also tends the position well when he's in base defending against the regen. Not a regen, a quad. Here he goes back base to try and make regen stack up a bit before he attacks. Sees Kito there, decides he's going low. Finds Bumo, and he had some of this fights with Bumo. It's kind of funny because we're both on high ping, and yeah. Like when I see him fighting lower ping players, he hits a lot, but then when he fights Bumo, it's there's something off about it, you know. Here he helps very well. He got the info that they were low, and he turned around to help. Here he has to jump in because Terrifier doesn't really tend to jump in. Tends to stay there and try and do damage as a scout. Checking this side low. Shrek was checking the other side low. Could have been fine, still in base though. I think it's Entropy who has it, who tends to take his time sometimes, which is very smart, but anyway, was there for quad, didn't get quad. But yeah, he tried, you know. Kito high, they got the info, and now he's taking that position that helps him. Going high because he know the squad was dead, and it's like nobody's jumping for it. And then because Kito was running over, Shrek took it, which I think was a good decision. Also notice now the regens have almost got out there. Like if it was the LG was a tiny bit off, he would have gone out with regen, mind you. Anyway, around this time, I think Terrifier finally switched to Fighter, which I thought he should have done from the start, his teammate in this match. Because of the team composition. It's the attackers are Rain, Terrifier, and Dobster. And Dobster is a very good flag runner, but also quite okay at fragging, but you want him to basically do this a lot. Try and get the flag while you support him. If you're Terrifier, or me, or somebody who shoots stuff. And Rain is a little bit more of an issue playing with this ping and stuff, and also just less experience. But he's also on high ping, same as Dobster, and he's on fighter role, but more for the rocket jumping than the killing. So you need somebody to kill Rocky, basically, and then keep him distracted while Dobster tries to grab the flag from Casper. Here, by the way, he decided to back off and not die in enemy base and give them a longer quad. So now quad's basically run out right here, like it doesn't matter anymore. He heard regen, so he went back for it. But he didn't have the exact timing of it, I think. Anyway, that's why I preferred if Terrifier would be fighter from the start to fight Rocky while he fights Casper, which I think would have been better. But yeah. Captain, what is it called? Like from the South Park? Like Hindsight, that's it, Captain Hindsight. Okay, see, went in with his teammate, very nice timing. Notice he can't do anything about the defender's positioning there. So went for the Mega. And then he died flag again because he wanted to die because the flag was out of base. That's what I mean with sometimes you see him do that on purpose. And I'm quite certain that's on purpose. Because even though with the shaft in his back, even if he didn't die and grabbed the flag, double jumped out, I'm pretty sure he would have died. Dobster against the world, he was basically alone there, but maybe his teammates were there before and already died. But I saw 4 enemies and I saw Dobster trying to be there for that, so. Regens are now quite after quad, so can't do much about that. He's trying to still do something with it, that's why he risked jumping into Rocky there. Now he's just, yeah, trying to kill Casper, but Rocky with the assist helped a lot. Or the regens again, it's like, oh, I should grab that. And then another funny frag thingy with Bumo again. Why does my monitor go out when I'm watching a demo? It's like you're not pressing buttons. Yeah, I know I'm not pressing buttons. Okay, there you go. He killed Bumo. And then went to attack. Terrified got the regen from Bumo. Here, very nice movement, not to get killed by Rocky. Trying to distract Rocky while Terrifier was fighting Casper. Here, very nice, dodging the two backpacks for his defender. Like it wasn't that easy to like miss them there. Now, yeah, power-ups. That's why he's fighting in the middle. He's trying to get a nade on Rocky. Nice damage on Pito, but nice dodging as well most of the game, by the way. A lot of the time when I see him fighting, I'm like, how did he not take more damage? Wait, what needs to be stopped? That's what he's doing. Putting him where it is. He died. What went out? The flag went out, so yeah, quickly to middle to cut him off. Instead of going back for the quad that died, he might not have noticed. Even if he did notice, this was the better plan. Now waiting for regen to go up a bit. He's like, I'll steal some shit. Now he's just dodging layers, building up speed as well. Trying to get the flag, but Casper did push him a little bit with the LG, made it difficult. And here he prioritized the flag, obviously, from the instead of the attacker, which everybody should do. Like, imagine just turning around to shoot the guy and you just miss him going towards middle. Here also nice damage and nice nades of Rocky. Look how he zones him away with the nades as well. Like, even if he doesn't hit them, the nades are in the way. You can't push on him. But yeah, it's still Rocky, so difficult. Free quad. Nobody here but him. He knows regen is not soon. Oh, I think he thinks the flag is out, but yeah, it is not anymore. So, tiny mistake. But yeah, Rain is here now. Terrifier is here, so he jumped in towards the back of the base to turn their back so they could grab the flag while he was fragging everybody and everybody was looking at quad. Unfortunately, it didn't work out, but I did like that idea. He was a little bit late though. Also, he's like, regens were at the same time, right? Why is this regen not up? I'm thinking the exact same thing, because I lost timing too. Anyway, went this way. That one was still there. Heard a few times flag was out, checking just if it's safe. It was safe, so he's attacking. Sees Rocky not paying attention, kind of, so he decides to jump for him instead of being a little bit more careful or dodgy. Trying to get that initial shot in, and then you have Rain and Terrifier in a choke, just waiting, kind of. Yeah, this is funny too. Too bad he missed that, but yeah, look, he dodges him and he's like, oh, but what if I go this way now? And then he just gets caught on the corner because of the shaft from Casper. So yeah, that was a little bit like, he was pushing his luck a little bit too much for me there. Like, I understood it, and I really liked the initial, oh, this is also bad, he doesn't need rockets or LG, don't take that shit away. But yeah. And here, if he would have hit the flag instead of missed it because of the LJ, he would have been out and in the middle. But yeah, look, dobster against the world. 4 people there trying to stop him. What's he gonna do, you know? Rain is in the base, dobster's in again. jump towards Terrifier, which would have been great. Also, if Terrifier's on the flag instead of actually going with him, which I don't like. But he capped anyway, so that's good. Games are tied now. 2-2. 30 seconds left. I said overtime in chat. And guess what, people? Smofo's always right. There's an overtime soon. And I was like, damn, what? Overtime's 5 minutes? That's long, man. I mean, it's 1/4 of the game, and I guess it's the same in duel, right? Because it's like a 10-minute game, but 2 minutes overtime. I still think it's too much. Like, you can always add another overtime, right? Just make it 2 minutes or something. If it ends, it ends, and if it doesn't, it doesn't. Then you just get another 2 minutes instead of another five, you know? But yeah, too bad. Keto was on the power-ups before him. He has good timing on him. He did try and get there. I don't think he had exact timing, but he was there around the time. That's always good. I don't ever have exact timing unless I have teammates telling me the exact timing. I just go by feeling. Which is okay-ish, you know? Like, I'm always there. Around, what? Here, nice nades again. They were very close together, but like a few pixels towards the right every time. And he did eventually hit Casper, bounced him away, almost got behind the flag. Maybe got a mega there, and then he's a nuisance again. Again, great nade. I mean, dude is on 100 ping, man. Do you notice? Because I'm not noticing it. He might be noticing it, but I don't. Anyway, he figured out it was the enemy regen. I think Keto got it there, but yeah, you won't go back to chase it, you know? He's got to attack. Just trust your defenders. Anyway, no CS is mates there. He's like, okay, I'll go behind and grab the mega, and then when they are fighting, then with my speed, I'll grab the flag and go out. But they both already died. I don't know if that was just pro Rocky and Casper because they both can really hurt, or if it was just oh, this was also so good. He knew the flag was out, and he was like, I know he's gonna come here, he thinks he's gonna be safe, and boom, you know. And he tries to go for quad, which, yeah, he should be doing. Quads are very important. Regens are also important, but here I would have shot a nade through the hole, by the way. Just to try and bounce or hit or anything. Well, it doesn't matter that much. Yes, quad. He dropped it on purpose on Chrono, which in the last few NTF games I've tried to do that a few times next to Chrono, and every time I do that, the enemy grabs it. So don't know what Dobster did much different there. Anyway, here he landed on the top of the head of his mate, so he missed the line, like the defrag line or whatever you want to call it, the movement line, to go for flag with speed while his teammate was distracting or hitting the opponent. He's Keto, doesn't really need to fight Keto. And hit on, I think Bumo, the enemy scout, is basically just, I'm here, I might as well just try and flick him. If I hit him, that's helpful, because he won't be full HP. And then Bumo has to wait again for his HP to go up or die. Which I always try to do as well, by the way. If I try to not kill most of the time I try to not kill the enemy attackers, unless, like in a moment like this, but see them attacking, you're like, okay, if it's just hit them once, they're gonna be low and they're gonna be useless. Which is more helpful in CTF, I'd say, than in NTF, but still, it's, here again, good positioning. Helping base against a lot of hell. Here he even dodges, and here Bumo, great help for Entropy to get out with the flag. Because I think Dobster would have caught up to him. I don't know if he could have killed him, but yeah, I'm pretty sure he would have caught up to him. But Bumo protected his teammate well. Now it's 3-2 for the enemy team. And now quad. Which I don't know. Should you still be here for quad, or should you, with the last 50 seconds, really try to attack. Also, waiting for the flag, I think. But yeah, he should have been attacking. Just jumped for it. You never know. He's like, that's not a good position for the flag. Let me just take that away from you.
Defense.
Or take that back for you. Anyway, attacking a little bit late now. Missed the jump on fourth. Shit happens, you know. And then this is kind of unfortunate as well. Because, yeah, okay, he's low. We got the flag here. Terry is here to help. Teammates here to help. Gets out to middle, but yeah, there's 2 seconds left and quad an enemy, so yeah. But I thought he did really well. Like the tries he made and how he kept track of the quad plus the regens as well. And waiting for his teammates be in the enemy base or fight an enemy player until he jumps in. If they're not there, he's like, I'm gonna jump in anyway, and I'm gonna try and use my tricks. Sometimes that works, sometimes it doesn't. Also, great aim, great dodging. I think he was basically the MVP of that match, even though he lost. So I hope you guys enjoyed that.